So we're going to look at Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia. Look at his best throws from Vanderbilt's upset win against Alabama yesterday. We saw a little bit of everything from Pavia. We saw one deep shot, which we're going to watch here in a second, and we saw him take what the defense gave him, and then we saw him improvise and make some really, really clutch throws. So these first few throws are going to be later in the game. This is a deep ball touchdown, and then we're going to watch what I thought was maybe the most clutch throw besides this one on that last drive to keep the ball in their hands, not give it to Bama. And then we'll watch the beginning of the game too, because there were a lot of really nice throws from Pavia. But if you didn't watch this game yet, you just kind of looked at the highlights, go back and check it out. So with that said, let's go ahead and watch Pavia's best throw of the game, in my opinion. And real quick, we do a lot of SEC quarterback content. This is our first Diego Pavia content that we're doing. We watched him a lot in New Mexico State last year because we do a lot of G5 QB content as well. So if you like SEC QB content, please consider giving this channel a subscription. So this is his only completion where the ball was thrown more than 20 yards or more downfield. So we're going to see snap of the ball. It's quick play action. And by the way, Diego Pavia was 9 of 9 off play action yesterday for $169 and 2 touchdowns. Again, only completion when the ball was thrown more than 20 yards or more downfield. Came at a perfect time, takes a shot, pushes it downfield. A hell of a throw, great catch too. This was, we'll see how many yards here in a second. But this was my favorite throw of the game from Diego Pavia yesterday. It bought time. He was able to stay in the pocket, take a shot. He threw it from, let's call it the 47-ish. So I know that won't go down. It's 47 yards in the air. But he did throw a nice, good ball here for a touchdown. Again, only completion when the ball was thrown 20 yards or more in the air. He actually only had 5 completions where the ball was thrown 10 yards or more in the air, which makes it impressive, right? He was very strategic when to take those shots, and they were able to get a lot of yak yards. He was 16 of 20 for 252 and 2 touchdowns. So here's maybe the most clutch throw of the game besides what we just watched. This is a 2nd and 12. This was when there was like 2-something minutes left. They're trying to wind down the clock, and you just know, man, if Bama gets the ball back, they're going to score. You're already feeling the heartbreak if you're not a Bama fan. If you're a Bama fan, I apologize. And so 2nd and 12, escapes the pressure. Let's see, or is this a rollout? And we're going to see Bama doesn't initially blitz. They only bring 4. They have a little spy on him. He goes, takes a shot, dumps it off to the running back. Is that Cedric Alexander? Shout out Austin, Texas, LBJ. Let's go. Able to get upfield for a first down here. This was huge. Again, besides the touchdown clip we just watched, this was my second favorite play of the game. 2nd and 12, and you decide, man, you know what, we're not going to run it. We're not going to waste the clock. We're going to play to win. And that was impressive because I was like, what are you doing? Why are you throwing? And that's why I just am some random guy on YouTube and not getting paid, right? Like the coaches are. So here is the beginning of the game. This was, I can't remember if it was a 3rd down or not, but this was clean pocket, standing in the pocket, delivers a nice ball downfield, which I thought was a really nice throw. This is early in the game, and it does lead to a touchdown. Man coverage, good separation by the receiver too. Let's give the receivers some love as well. They had a good game. I'm not sure who had the best game. Again, we do a lot of this SEC QB content, so if you're a Vandy fan or if you were watching, you remember, let me know who you thought was the best receiver yesterday besides Ryan Williams. Okay, and then this was a 3rd down conversion. I'll move myself. This is a 3rd down conversion. Probably buys time. This leads to the first touchdown. This is, I believe, the opening drive. Pressure comes in, able to escape pressure. A little Johnny Manziel, right? Number 2, buys time, makes a nice, good play. Let's go and watch that again. Again, a little play action. Bama does blitz. They didn't blitz a ton yesterday. They dropped a lot back into cover. I think Pavia was like something crazy, like 13 or 14 when they were dropping back, 7 or 8 guys. Able to escape, throws the ball downfield. Again, this was one of the completions where it was thrown more than 10 yards downfield. Like we talked about, there were only 5. And this was push it downfield. Yep, open receiver. And they eventually scored a touchdown not after this play, I don't think, but on this drive. And so this play was able to keep the game alive. All right, another big play here. This was a 3rd and 6, little rollout here, fake throw. Throws a nice, good throw here, able to get a nice completion. Again, 3rd and 6. This was the drive that they're driving. They took the lead to make it 30 to 21, I think. Let me go back because actually I think that was an underrated throw. Gosh, I'm just getting myself in the way. I apologize. Let me move. Yeah, so this was a 3rd and 6. They had this completion. They had another completion that was able to lead them to a touchdown and make it 30 to 21. That's when I started to believe, like the end of the 3rd quarter, I was like, man, I think Vandy could really do this here. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the next clip here. Okay, this was earlier in the game. I have it a little out of order. I apologize. I messed that up. But earlier in the game, play action scramble. Again, 9 of 9 off play action. They're able to get a little pressure. He's able to buy time with his legs. They pick up the first down here. Kind of throws it behind the body. I thought it was a really impressive throw. It's 3rd and 6. Yeah, another third down conversion early in the game. Is this 10 yards or more? Let's see. Maybe maybe that was like 9 they gave it. But regardless, good throw, thrown behind the body. But good job by Diego Pavia. And this was just a throw right here, man. This was throwing your receiver open, bottom of the screen. This was the drive. They scored shortly after this, a Diego Pavia touchdown, a short touchdown pass, which we don't have on here. But this was a perfect example of how to throw your receiver open. So this was after that 3rd and 6 I showed 2 plays ago where he's rolling out. So he stays in the pocket. Again, play action, is able to throw his receiver open here. Ends up being a big first down, and they keep the drive alive, and they score on Diego Pavia, a touchdown pass. This is what made it 30-21. If I'm mistaken, someone correct me, but I'm pretty sure that is what happened. So if we go back real quick, again, best throw. We'll go ahead and watch a few more clips. Best throw was this quick play action touchdown throw. That was their only throw. There was 20 yards or more in there. And then the second best throw was that 2nd and 12. But if you're an SEC fan or just a quarterback fan in general, what else did you like about Pavia's game? I could show some of his running clips and his toughness, and yes, we know that. But I think he won because of his leadership, his moxie, and then his arm, right? Like making some big-time throws. And like this is a tough throw. I know he got open at the end, but that's a tough throw. And you're throwing the ball to space, trusting your receiver to go get it. Again, here's the most clutch throw of the game, 2nd and 12. And then after this throw, they were able to wind down the clock to eventually win the game. And he takes a hit. I mean, tough as can be, right? So again, 16-20 for 252 yards and 2 touchdowns. Only 5 completions. The ball was thrown 10 yards or more in the air. So it's a good job by Pavia creating space and letting his receivers and running back, Cedric Alexander, right, letting them get some yards after the catch. And he was excellent play action. Like we mentioned, 2 of his touchdowns are on play action. His 2 touchdowns are off play action. He was 9 of 9 for $169. So if you're a Vanderbilt fan watching this, like, man, congrats. This is freaking awesome. Like, go celebrate and do your thing. So if you're a Vandy fan, let me know what your thoughts are, number one. Now, how do you think about the rest of the season? Like, what's your projections of Pavia, and then what's your projection of the rest of the season? If you're just a college football fan in general, like, damn, like, give me your thoughts in the comments below as well. Like what do you think about Pavia's performance, number one, because we're a big, quarterback content channel, but just let me know your thoughts on the game in general. What a crazy weekend in college football yesterday. And if you haven't seen this channel before, we're just a big quarterback content channel. We do a lot of breakdowns, previews, film like this. It has to be slow motion, by the way, because it's broadcast footage, so I do apologize. We don't have the all 22. But we do a lot of SEC QB content. So if you like that type of quarterback niche content, please consider giving us a subscription, like the video, share. It helps the channel grow. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below about Pavia, about the day yesterday, and then specifically about Vanderbilt beating Alabama. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.